everyone, Ellie here. Well, I love making cards and my own envelopes, as you know, but I always struggle with how I'm going to seal my envelope down. And I thought, what better way to use a wax seal. So I've got a number of these. So I've got A for Ellie. I've got a rose with a heart, which I thought was really very beautiful, subtle. I've just got a rose there. I also have a tree of life, which is like a filigree one also. Really beautiful that one is. A filigree heart, a rose stem, oops. I thought this was really fun, a paw, a dog paw, I could say that's from Charlie, and I've got the word love as well. Okay, so I've been playing around today with some wax seals and just getting a feel for it, and it is so much fun, and I just think it just adds that authentic feel to your envelope. So I've got a card here, made my own envelope. As you know, I make my own envelopes, and I've put a wax seal on it. So you know what, everything that I am giving to someone special has been handmade. So today I'm just going to run through with what I do. Now, I purchased some wax as well, and this came in a bag of 50 little pallets. So they come in all different colours, and I thought this would be really fun to like add some colours as well. So I've got those. The other thing as well is I've made some wax seals, and I actually did them on some parchment paper, but I also just put them on just normal paper just to see how they would actually turn out. So I just peeled these off, and you could probably use these later if you wanted. So I thought that was really good. The other thing that I thought that you could do is I'm just going to cut this filigree heart out. So I'm just going to fussy cut around it. Now this is like a plastic wax, it's not like your candle wax. Okay, so I wouldn't be using normal candle wax. I did try it and it really stuck to my stamp, so I won't be doing that again. Okay, so so there's my heart all cut out. Now I'm going to use some palettes here, and it roughly takes about a minute to heat through. Okay, so I purchased a little spoon here. Now what I find is I just have a wet wipe just here, because this will accumulate soot. I did one not long ago and I actually had soot on the back of my card, and I was so disappointed. So I just keep that close by, don't touch the back of it. And I also have, I think this is a Craft tool, so it's got like a flat tool and a sharp tool on the end here, and the wax comes off quite easily off the pointy end. So, and you just pick it off just like that, and don't discard it. I just stick it in my pile here so I can use that again. So I've got a tea light here as well, and I've also purchased some of these wax sticks as well. So I thought that I'd have a go at using these here as well. So just a bit of fun and just give it some authentic feel to the, oops. Now you are actually going to light the tea light, and you are probably going to do this in your craft room, so please make sure if you've got anything flammable, get it away, okay? So I won't be responsible for houses burning down. So okay, so I have got some old wax in there, and I'm just going to leave that in there because I'm just going to use some black in there. Now I haven't tried this, but what I'm going to do is melt the wax, put it on, and then I'm just going to put my seal on, I think. So I'm just going to melt this, and I'm just going to grab, let's see, I might just grab the rose actually. That would be really pretty. Okay. Now the other thing that you can actually do is, which I'm going to give it a go actually, because it's all about playing, isn't it? So I've got this wax here that I cut my filigree out. I'm just going to cut some little bits, and it feels like plastic. Okay. So I'm just going to cut some little bits off there. Just really small little bits. I'm not going to melt this stuff, this bit here. Okay, I just want, so I'll just gather all of that because I'm going to put that in my wax bit. So it does take a little bit of time, and the spoon is probably about 2 centimeters from the wick, the top of the wick. Okay, now if you don't have one of these, maybe a toothpick you could use as well. Okay, so, and like I said, it takes a little time, but I think that the weight is worth it. So I was really impressed with these. Now I've just got just something heavy just to keep my flap of my envelope down, because if you don't, when you put the wax down, the flap's going to want to keep coming up. So okay, so we'll just, not far from that now. I just like to have a bit of a push down just to make sure that it is melted, and you do want to have it all melted. Okay. The other thing that you can do, I've cut some of these in half as well, so you could make it like a marbled effect in your wax. So that gives it a really nice effect as well. So, and it's really easy to cut, so I just get a pair of scissors, and just be careful when you're cutting them that you don't cut yourself. Okay, so as you can see, that's all melted now. Now what I do, I get the end of my little Kaiser craft, because it's like a little bit of a blade here. Okay, and I'm just going to pour it on the end there. What I'm just going to do, I'm just going to empty it, but I'm just going to make sure that I got most of it in there, just like that. And I'm just going to make a bit of a circle bit. Now once again, see there's black soot on the back here, so just make sure that you put that on your baby wipe. There. Okay, now these black little red bits, I'm just going to pop them in just like that. And hopefully this will give it a really nice effect. Okay. So I've got my stamp there, I'm just going to push it down, and it will ooze out of the side as well. And that's what gives it its authenticity as well. So I'm just leaving that there for just probably about 10 seconds. Okay, lift it up. There you go, and there's your rose. And I've got some red fleck in here. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these as well. Now this is how they actually come. So I bought 7 colours the other day, and if you're a candle person, you know to cut the wick. So I'm going to cut the wick because that's too long for a start. Now I'm just going to light it up, and I'm just going to move it over so it's not under my camera. And what you're going to do, I've just got some wax paper here. So I'm just going to start putting that down, and I want to form a circle because I want to try and get my wax seal. Just turn that over in a bit of a circle. Now this does take a little bit of time to dry, so you have got a little bit of time, but not too much. And this is just a black that I've got. Just do a bit more around here, so that looks pretty good. Okay, just blow that out. I'm going to do a rose, okay, and I'm just going to put it in the middle and just push down. Now the wax will come out the side, as you can see there. Okay, so as you can see there, okay, and you leave the seal on just for a couple of seconds, and then, now this is obviously a wax-proof paper. Now you can peel this off the wax. Okay, so I've got my seal there. The other thing that you can do, I've got a gold Sharpie. Okay, so I'm just going to just run over the top where it's raised, just with a gold Sharpie, just so I can accentuate the rose. Now you can do this with any sort of permanent marker. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Now I did one earlier. I purchased a chrome pen the other day, and look at that. It's so pretty. So once again, this is a filigree heart, and I did this one here, I just ran over it with just my Sharpie pen basically. So, and it turned out really, really well. Just some little things that you can do with wax stamps, but just remember, because you're probably in your art room or in your studio, please make sure that you have all flammable stuff away. Anyway, so I hope you've gotten something out of this. Give it a go. They're really inexpensive, so don't forget, all you need to do is just search for wax seal stamps. And for the wax, I just put wax seals, and normally when you put wax seal stamps down, these come up as well. So they come in like a finger. And they come in all different types of colours, metallic, neon, and so forth. And the pallets as well. So the pallets can be cut in half, and then you can actually mix it with another colour. So when I say mix it, I would put that in my little spoon here, and when it's all melted I would just get a toothpick and just do a swirl and then pour it on, giving that marbled effect, so like a bit of a two-toned effect. So give it a go. It's really easy, it's really fun, and getting that in the mail would just complete the surprise. If you have enjoyed my video, please give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for up and coming videos. And until next time everybody, happy crafting! See ya!